I've just seen a coat I like.
You do?
So I will have to go in.
The sun's come out. Be quick before it goes in again. Our hotel was the Royal Hotel, and it's directly behind me, just across the road, as I look out onto the loch. Serenity and calmness. Got a breath of wind this morning. Well, that's Ullapool. A very pretty little fishing village too. Well, our room is one of those, though I can't say which one. Because the view from the window is these camper vans and the trees. We're just about to leave Ullapool for the day. We are due back again this evening for one more night before we finally depart from East Kilbride on the final day. Another quick photo stop, this time overlooking a loch, and it's a bit of a scrabble to get up above the little bank there, and I scrabble up here to get beyond this area of flowers. Well, I made it. Lots of sun at the moment. It's the head of a valley. Loch Marie. And Glen, the rest of it's broken off. I think it's starting to rain too. Our morning coffee stop was a very luxurious hotel. It was actually a lodge, but it resembled a hotel. Absolutely immaculate inside, very pretty place. This was the dining room, I think. This was the lounge where we were having our coffee. And then there's the outside. I'll get the name of it in a minute, if I can see it anywhere. Right, the hotel's called Ledgowan Lodge. It's not even a hotel, just a lodge. Very elaborate lodge inside. Last picture before we depart. Got some gardens to go to today, somewhere. There's our coach down there. A view of the passengers. We had about 3/4 of an hour here. Must be almost up now.
Alright, what else did you get for Christmas?
Lunch, you're all having individual lunches that have been organised for you, and they're packed lunches, and the creator of these sandwiches and puddings has been working hard all morning to get them ready and will be arriving any moment now. She's approximately 10 minutes away, and she will drive in behind the she will drive up the drive and deliver them to the little cafe, so she'll be there to meet you, because I understand you're paying for your own lunches. Is that right? Yeah, super. It's not a problem, that's great. I'll tell you a little bit about the gardens because you'll just get a bit more out of it. I won't go on and on, but just to say that it was started before the Victorians. There was a big storm at the end of the 1980s, and they had to clear fill the whole hill above the water gardens. And the water gardens were created by my mother, who was a painter, because the trees fell down and there were great big holes that filled up with water, which gave her the idea. And there are 20 pieces of sculpture scattered through the garden, so you can give yourself a little challenge, see if you can find them all. And it's really divided up. You can walk up the drive. If there is anyone with mobility problems, we can drive you. We can give you a lift down the drive once you've done the water garden at the end, if that would be helpful. And you're welcome to go wherever you like. There's a Japanese garden, a kitchen garden, and various other places. So enjoy your visit, and thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, part of our tours over here. Quite interesting. Sandwiches thrown in. What?
The tea room.
Oh, up there, yeah, okay. So they'll catch us up, won't they? This was the pond that you were telling us about. It's not the best time of the year to visit. I think it'd be a nice spring garden, lots of rhododendrons, but at the moment it's just a bit quiet. There's a few flowers out, but not a great deal. On the way up, we've got our packed lunches or sandwiches, whatever, are coming up behind us in a car, I think.
That's what I'm trying to work out, but you can't hear it, so...
It's a bird giving a warning. There's things called stone chats, but I don't think it's a stone chat. Maybe it's a tit. Quite large.
Great tit. Might be a great tit. Okay, yeah.
Oh, pretty flowers.
Whatever it is, it's lovely.
Sorry?
Whatever it is.
Yeah. Don't get too close, Mark.
No,
Don't get too close. Where I want to be just behind you. Because I'm bigger than you, otherwise...
Just lovely colour. People go catch you unaware, then it's better.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, well, we saw a seal now. We have seen some seals actually at distance, not as close as that one. No. Maybe there's mosquitoes about. I seldom fail to miss a Highland cow. And that one I guess was, by its horns, I guessed it was 2 years old, and I was correct. She, the owner confirmed that.
We're waiting for lunch, are we?
There appeared to be a mix-up with lunch. The order didn't get through, but they found something, and we all had sandwiches and a drink.
Sure, you're a train.
Although there was a map, it was a bit vague. There was no really circular route on it. It was a lot of paths you could take, and there's no way you could go. Well, you say, I couldn't start here and go around and finish there, because it wasn't possible. You just missed a lot out. So we just wandered about, and we didn't have much time by then anyway, after the hold up for lunch.
There's grasses.
Raise the level of foot, laid drains and gravel beds.
You're eaten alive by midgets. Well, it's not so bad in the wood, but out in the open it was quite bad. We don't know where we are, but we just carry on. Whatever it is, we haven't got that long before we've got to get back on the coach. This way now. There's the eagle, caught a fish. There's quite a few sculptures about. Very nice. Moss covered roots on this bank. Gardens right underneath the cliff. I don't know what tree that is, do you?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Ferns and more ferns.
I've climbed up to the highest point, so you get a good view over the top of the house and gardens into the distant loch. Somewhere around the back of that house is the railway.
Something like that.
You can walk back, I presume we can walk back along the top there, can't we?
Yeah, I think so, yes.
Get down. Oh, it's amazing.
Well, time to go. Driver's gone back to the bus. Must be late. Look, well, I thought, is that you down there? They're so far away, I wasn't sure. Ah. I didn't. Back to the coach. Are we shouting midgets inside? Track quick. It's the morning of departure, and they've just popped down to the harbour to have a look. We had 2 nights here at Ullapool, and I think it was the prettiest place we stayed. Just look at the view, and the weather was kind to us as well. Not quite so sunny this morning, but very pretty anyway. Very gentle ripples on the water, no wind. You couldn't wish for anything better. There's also a ferry terminal, and the ferry runs to Stornoway. I didn't actually see one, but there's the loading ramp, quite clearly visible. This is near the Caledonian Canal. Look at the price of that petrol. A bit more water in there. A lot of rain last night, or yesterday afternoon. Got a drop of water in the rivers now. There's a flight of 4 locks here, I think, up ahead of me, and the swing bridge behind. Some deep lock.
Sorry?
I said it's a very deep lock.
Oh yeah.
There's more like it up there. That's a swing bridge that opened the canal to boats and blocks the traffic on the road. We hoped we'd see it open, and sure enough, we were lucky. The bridge is opening or shutting. Look at the barriers. There she goes.
Il n'y a plus de nuit. Ça y est. Mais on est toujours réchauffé, nous.
Non, parce que tu n'y
On est plus, nous, on voit pas d'autre côté. Mais c'est quoi? Alors qu'ils auraient fait ça.
Must be perfectly balanced.
C'est les architectes. Mais ça se lève même. On y a un bouton. Pourquoi tu fais ça?
first boat through. The big one. One way to through the lock. Petrol's gone up in the last half an hour. Did it say still the same on the other side? Oh, that's, oh, this side 164, and the other side 149. That's not bad, is it? We made a short photo stop here, although I can't for the life of me remember where it was. It's a bit annoying. Very pretty. One of the glens, I should think. Might be Glen Coe, but don't quote me on that one. Green money shop. Very good packing.
Was it frozen? Ah.
That's a nice little place street, Green Welly shop. Well worth a visit. Highly recommended. It's a little tiny village, not much to it. Tyndrum, I think it's called. Best bit was the cafe. Very well laid out, very quick service. I couldn't see a price for the petrol. Can't think it's as cheap as that last one. We've got to find the coach now, which is in the back of this store. I hope it's around here. One lady got in trouble last time. She didn't get the timing right. Half an hour late. I'm not sure what's around here. No, I'm in the wrong place. I think it's up around here somewhere. Strict instructions to be back by 10 to. And I've got 5 minutes to do it. Exhausted. Yeah, it's got to be around here somewhere. We're going to have to see. Oh yes, the laundrette, that's right, we're past that. It's up here somewhere. Yeah, here in the corner. Not that one, the green one, the big green one. Well, that concludes our adventure in Scotland. If you've enjoyed this film, if you press the bell icon, then YouTube will let you know when a new video is issued. Thanks for watching.